I was sitting with a group of friends I truly respect, and suddenly, one of them cut me off mid-sentence. He turned to the person next to me and started talking to him, as if I wasn't even speaking. I forced a smile and acted like it was okay, but inside, something inside me broke. I silently asked myself, when did I become someone who can be interrupted so easily? When did my words lose their value? That wasn't all. At work, I suggested an idea, and everyone ignored it. A few days later, someone else suggested the same thing, and they applauded him, praising his intelligence. At home, I speak, but no one pays attention. When someone else talks, everyone goes quiet and listens closely. And I started noticing something terrifying. People don't ask for my opinion. They don't seek my advice. They don't take me seriously. They treat me politely, yes, but without real respect. As if I'm present, but I don't matter. The painful truth is that there are small daily habits you do, seemingly harmless, that slowly chip away at your value, stone by stone. People notice them. They record them in their subconscious. They build their image of you based on them. Today, we're going to uncover 6 deadly habits that, if you look at them now, will make you say, "Oh my God, I do this every day." And with each habit I reveal, you'll finally understand the puzzle. Imagine you're holding a red line in your hand. This line represents your personal boundaries. Every time someone crosses this line and you do nothing, you're silently telling them, "You can do whatever you want. I don't deserve respect." When you allow others to interrupt you while you're speaking, when you let them be late without apologizing, when you agree to their requests even though they bother you, you're not being kind. You're being weak in their eyes. People respect those who know their worth and set clear boundaries that no one can cross. Boundaries aren't cruelty. They're self-respect. When you respect yourself, others will respect you. But when you give up your boundaries, you teach people how to treat you without respect. And that's the problem. Because then you become the person anyone can exploit or ignore. But wait, this is just the beginning. There's more. This habit can make you appear desperate in the eyes of others, and you might be doing it right now without even realizing it. Do you want to know what it is? Every time you meet someone, you start listing all your problems, your tough job, your exhausting life, your difficult circumstances. You think you're sharing your struggles, but the truth is, you're broadcasting negative energy that pushes people away. Constant complaining makes you seem incapable of handling your life. It makes you look like a victim of circumstances, not the master of your own destiny. And people don't respect victims. They respect those who face challenges quietly and with strength. When you complain all the time, you're telling the world, "I'm weak. I can't handle my life." Even worse, complaining becomes a habit. It becomes part of your personality, tied to negativity and whining. Slowly, people start avoiding you because they know conversations with you will be draining and full of negative energy. They begin to see you as boring, someone who adds no value to their life, someone who just drains their energy. And now, let me tell you something shocking. The next habit is the main reason people see you as weak, even if you never intend it that way. Are you ready to find out what it is? You talk and talk and talk. You share your stories, your achievements, your opinions, without leaving any space for the other person to speak. You think you're building a strong image of yourself, but the truth is, you're coming across as selfish and self-absorbed. Listening is one of the greatest forms of respect. When you genuinely listen to someone, you're saying, "I care about you. I value your presence." But when you monopolize the conversation, you're saying, "I'm the only one who matters here, and you're just my audience." People feel this, even if they don't say it out loud. Those who talk too much about themselves act actually seem insecure. It's like they're trying to prove something, desperately seeking attention and validation. And people don't respect desperation. They respect quiet confidence. They respect someone who listens more than they speak because that person knows their worth and doesn't need to prove it constantly. But there's a habit number 4 that's even more destructive, perhaps the most dangerous one of all. It's the habit that makes people doubt your credibility entirely, that makes them take nothing you say seriously, no matter what you say. What if I told you that you may have done it today? I'll do it tomorrow. I'll call you later. Promises. Words that come easily, but are easily forgotten. The other person doesn't forget. Every time you make a promise and don't keep it, you lose a piece of your credibility. Your words lose their value, and you become someone who can't be relied on. Your word is your currency in this life. When you keep your promises, you build a strong reputation. People know they can count on you, and that makes them respect and trust you. But when you make too many empty promises, it's like handing out counterfeit money. No one wants to deal with you. Even worse, breaking promises sends a clear message. You don't respect other people's time. You don't respect their feelings. You consider them too unimportant to honor your word. This destroys any respect that existed between you and them. They start seeing you as someone who isn't serious, someone who throws words around without responsibility. Now listen carefully. Habit number 5 is the reason people avoid asking for your opinion or advice, even on important matters. It makes you appear as someone who doesn't have a clear stance in life. Do you do this? Habit number 5 is when today you express one opinion and tomorrow you say the complete opposite. You agree with everyone you sit with, so much that people have no idea what your true beliefs are. You might think this makes you flexible and likable, but the truth is, it makes you seem like you have no character. People don't respect those who have no clear position. They don't respect someone who changes like the wind, depending on the situation. This makes you appear weak, someone desperate for approval at any cost, even if it means abandoning your principles and convictions. People sense this insincerity, even if they can't put their finger on it. When you stand firm on your principles, even if others disagree, you earn their respect. They see you as real, as someone who knows who they are and what they want. But when you change like a chameleon, you lose that respect. They see you as fake, someone whose opinions and positions can't be trusted because they shift with every breeze. Habit number 6 is the most painful. It makes you seem desperate for approval and makes people feel uncomfortable around you. And believe me, once you know it, you'll realize how often you've done it without even noticing. Habit number 6 is sorry. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. You say it dozens of times a day, even for things you didn't do, or for trivial matters that don't deserve an apology. You might think this makes you polite and humble, but the truth is, it makes you seem insecure, someone who always feels wrong. Apologizing when you make a mistake is a sign of strength and maturity, but apologizing for everything is a sign of weakness and fear. It tells others, I'm afraid of bothering you. I'm afraid of being rejected. You even end up apologizing for your very existence, which makes people see you as someone they can manipulate, someone easy to control. When you apologize too much, your apologies lose their value. They become words you repeat without meaning, and people stop taking them seriously. Your words become cheap, and so does the respect people give you. These are the 6 habits that silently steal your respect. You might be doing some, or even all of them, without realizing it. The good news is, now that you know them, you can change them. Each of these habits can be replaced with a better habit one that builds your self-respect and the respect of others. Stop these habits today, not tomorrow, but today. Every day you continue them is another day you lose a bit of your value. Start with one habit, then move to the next, slowly and steadily. You'll notice how people start treating you differently. You'll see how they begin to listen to you more, to appreciate you more. Self-respect is the foundation for the respect of others. Don't wait for people to respect you if you don't respect yourself. Start today and choose to be someone worthy of respect.